Hello and welcome to Tara's Daily Insight and the Open Door, your spiritual caffeine for a high vibrational life, unofficially sponsored by Starbucks. My name is Mitchell. I am the Intuitive Messenger, and it is Friday, June 21st, 2013. And when I think of the days and the numbers and things like that, a lot of times I add them all up, but they just don't feel like they reflect the energy of that day, so I don't always say things. But I will say today is 21. And that reflects with me in the realms of tarot cards because 21 is the world card, which is the ending, bringing things to a close. Once again, we're in the month of June, which my Fool's spread for this year. June was the death card. Again, more endings. As someone who does animal communication work, alive and those that have crossed over, I am very aware when animals are passing a lot. And I've just been seeing a lot of animals that are exiting the planet. And, I just want to take this moment and honor, especially dogs, but I just want to honor their time and their lessons that they taught us and their energy that they brought because they are truly amazing, amazing beings that have come here with the plan to work with us. So I thank all of those animals that I've had the experience of working with. And it's been just a little over a year that our Pomeranian Lovita passed away, so her spirit is still very much alive and around and with me. So diving in today, your card for today is Ace of Wands. I believe this popped up just a few days ago. So with endings come beginnings, and that's what this card is about. Aces are ones or beginnings or starts, and wands are very creative, fiery things, the imagination. They are the element fire, and so it's where things are born and shaped and molded. So today, I'm hearing this card reflects a lot of the weekend as well. So utilize today as a jumping off point for the weekend to start something that's going to carry you through the weekend. Maybe set in motion a plan to finish a book over the weekend or prepare a party. I'm hearing that. Utilize that energy of today and just ride it again. That wave that's coming in, my wave aspect is coming along very well. Another aspect, I talk about a wave and I talk about the river and flowing with it. But in reading Paul Selig's channeled work, I Am Word, the first book he actually wrote, another great imagery that his guides gave me was a balloon with all this baggage or weights or sandbags holding us down. So unless we start undoing the things that have been constructed in fear, releasing the baggage and bags of sand that are constructed in fear, we cannot raise higher in vibration. We can fill that balloon with enlightenment as much as you want and get off the ground a little bit. But boy, if we just released some of the things that we're holding on to, we would skyrocket. So it was a great imagery that was given to me. I truly appreciate it. I know I will use it a lot in my teachings. So I hope you enjoy this day, and that was kind of the open door as well. Not much else going on as I'm sitting here. I'm asking questions. Okay, this is where I get to teach a lot. This is where what my Blog Talk Radio show, the Intuitive Messenger show, is going to be a lot about. As I do readings with people, I will teach them as well as the listeners, some of the spiritual laws and just what Spirit is speaking through me. Rising higher in vibration is such a great way to protect yourself. A lot of people put themselves in white light and this and that. I remember one day, I won't say his name just in case, but a gentleman in one of my classes that I was taking with, not teaching, someone said, "Oh, we need to protect ourselves." And he just said, "What are you protecting yourself from?" And I remember thinking to myself, I just drove for the next week. I kept thinking, what am I protecting myself from? If I am a part of all that is, then all I'm protecting myself from is me. And I just kept thinking about it, and it took me to a pretty dense, heavy place because I had to release some things. And that's when, started reading Paul Selig's book. And so for me, I don't put protection around me. I just resonate and operate and vibrate as high as I can in that divine love. And that is my quote protection, because what that is keeping me in and where I am, who I am, the highest possible frequency of love versus the dense, heavier, slower moving energy, which is I think what we and other people quote protect ourselves from. Darker, denser, some people say the word evil, because in my belief system it either limits you or it expands you, one or the other. And even when it is limiting you, I still believe you are expanding, whether you want to or believe it or not. I kind of go back to like what they call the Big Bang Theory, and everything is just constantly expanding, 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 expanding. So there's no way you cannot grow. It's just how fast. Is it limiting your growth or expanding it exponentially? So that was something I pondered for a long time, and it fit very well into my belief system because, growing up in the Nazarene church, I put protection around me from the devil. And then as I moved into more of my spiritual belief now, I realized in my belief system there is no devil. And then I realized that it's about vibration, and the lower you vibrate, when you step into a denser, heavier vibrational energy, that's what felt like what I would call the devil. And so I just continually to keep myself as high as I can, and in every moment of every day, like right now, I can hear Fabian outside scraping up grout on the tile. And at first I thought, I don't have peace, I don't have quiet. I can get frustrated, or I can just embrace it and say, he's doing his thing, I'm doing mine. Maybe you guys can hear it, maybe you can't even hear it. But what I did, I sat down and I chose to vibrate in high energy, meaning I'm going to allow this moment to happen. I've only got a few minutes before the handyman get here and the real noise starts happening. So getting this video done, I thought it was going to be a lot shorter than this, but I'm using the moment to expand who I am and to embrace all that is right now. So, and even this eye is like swollen shut. This is the way it feels, but I know it doesn't look that bad. So, all that being said, there's a lesson and there's somewhere for you. So I say to you, thank you so much. Namaste. Have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow.